My name's Judith Hand. I'm from San Diego, California, and I think I would call myself a peace ethologist because I'm an academic that looks at war, gender differences, conflict resolution, and so on. And because of my gender interest in the difference between men and women and war, I was very excited to learn about the Liberian women's peace movement. This is a movement in which Muslim and Christian women got together, and after a 7 or 8 year bloody civil war, they had decided that they had just had enough. They were going to demand a hearing with their president, Charles Taylor, and that's part of African tradition. You can take your grievances to the head of government, the chief, or whatever. So these women boycotted. Well, they went to the market, and every Sunday, and in solidarity, they wore shirts that said, "We want peace." And they lined the road where he would drive his cars to the presidential palace every day with signs, "We want an audience, we want peace." And basically what they did was, by persisting, they were able to convince him to go to a peace conference. The movie Pray the Devil Back to Hell is a wonderful film produced by Abigail Disney that documents this wonderful
Hi, my name is Carol Close. I live in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. I'm a retired teacher from the Cleveland school system, and I want to tell a story about
we're not leaving.
A school that I helped start in the city of Cleveland. I was a former civil rights worker, and after leaving college and doing that job, I became a teacher. And I wanted to be a peace activist in the work that I was doing, not just on the side in other organizations. And an opportunity came to help start a brand new high school from the ground floor up. This was a social studies magnet school, and I was a social studies teacher. And it was housed at Martin Luther King High School, who I considered the greatest American peacemaker of the 20th century. This school was based on non-traditional experiential learning. It was a student-centered school, and at the time it started, corporal discipline was legal in the Cleveland schools, and we wanted another form of discipline. And we were able to get training from a community mediation program, and we started a mediation program in the school. But because it was unheard of in schools in most of America, we had to figure out where to put it. And in this high school, there just so happened to be a government set up like Cleveland, with a mayor and a cabinet and a council president made up of the homeroom representatives. And so we decided that the mediation program would kind of be the judicial branch of the government, and we elected 5 mediators to be the mediation board. I just happened to be the student council advisor. And at that time, I worked on the Ohio Peacemaking Education Network under the Celeste administration, so that was kind of exciting to be able to do this. That program is now 26 years old. We were able to keep it going. At first it was called the Magnet Mediation Program because it was a magnet school. One of the students named it Winning Against Violent Environments. It's now called the WAVE Conflict Resolution Program. And through those 26 years, I have seen firsthand the impact on the students that were involved in that program. That program is now district-wide in the Cleveland schools. It's been written into the Cleveland Teachers Union contract. And there is